Not... I'm pretty stoked that I didn't actually play more than I did. Alright, lift dude, take me up to the airship landing. Accidentally spent all your gold? No, Final Fantasy XIV was not great. This is the truth. Hey, Darkish, how you doing? Story was good. Sometimes the story is good enough. So, I hear that the PvP in this game is not really anything to even think about. Because it's just like really boring arena things that you don't really get any rewards for. Other than like abilities that are exclusive to PvP. Someone probably knows better than I do. But oh, you know I'm gonna look at Gat's character. You know I'm gonna look at it. Leviathan. I have a character on Leviathan. Oh, you're level 50 monk. Looking good. Yeah, I don't like the fact that it's not fully voiced either. Like, I'm happy that they managed to get some in, but there are places that, or there are other games that have it fully voice acted, and it's really nice. Otherwise, it's like, you just heard this really cool speech, then it rips you out, and you're just having to read things. I don't know about that. Let me out of here, let me out of here, let me out of here. Did I get a fat chocobo? I got given a collector's edition of the game. So, I have it, and it's there, but I need to actually learn how to use it. And I'm really excited for the chance to it actually be a thing that I'm riding around on. Frontline PvP is if you were right. Okay. Arena's butt. Okay. Frontline is the newer one, right? Well, I was trying to read up on this before I started playing, but then I just got tired of reading and I wanted to play. So I just got the sub and I was like, yep, we're going. This is it. Where am I going? All the way over there to the amphitheater, oh boy. Oh yeah, I forgot. Dan just hit 50. I'm really curious what your character looks like. Your dragoon. Looks like someone I wouldn't want to ever meet ever because they look like they got a lot of point dangerous things on them. Dan, you're intimidating. If I cut left, I take a shortcut. 24v24. So it's basically like World versus World versus World in Guild Wars, but not necessarily World versus World versus World. Because that sounds like something I'm down with. Elite Dragon's character. Oh, I can actually hit! I hit auto run in this game. I forgot because it's an MMO. There's a lot of people playing. Oh, hello. A lot of people who are doing monks, which is kind of cool. He looks like a little pirate! He looks like a little pirate dude! That's great! Alright, you guys are gonna have to sell me pretty hard to make me not want to, like, join anything other than the pirates.
I lost my son to the calamity.
Oh no. Oh, it's a bunch of elves!
They're all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step
And
without
cat girls,
stumbling
though.
over a body.
Cat girls, though. It's Cross
Our
Realm?
forebears were once
Okay.
strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago, working
I'd say if you really liked the game,
Pure
Dragoon,
and
I'd say
Elezen
go for it. If you got the free time,
sowed the seeds of
something
our
you really enjoy.
civilization. And soon,
I haven't
they
done
were
the endgame
joined
stuff,
by
so
folk
this
of
is as far
all
as I've been in the
races.
game, so I can't really tell you like that stuff. Gat's probably good for that. Just wish you were near, he'd be someone to ask. I don't know how much
So
endgame stuff Dan's
nourished by
done.
the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Yo, she isn't
Do
selling
you
me
see
at
the
all.
Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seed Seer.
Yo, they're led by an elder seed seer. Her job is seeing seeds.
The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elezen. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
Yo, I'm not here for elegant, I'm here for stomping skulls.
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always
No one
sought the
plays
same
anymore.
for
Just find people who go
themselves,
finding this just never
nor
interests
for
you.
us.
I gotcha.
Though we Gridanians have no
I wouldn't be
love
playing
for
this if it
war,
weren't for all the other people
we
playing
have
it
still
right now.
less for those who would threaten our way of life. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble
Phil Pliskin's too hardcore for elegance. Get me outta here.
The encroaching,
Bunch of tree-hugging
and it
hippies.
was we who prepared the ground for the reformation.
I'm not trying to throw
of the
shade on
Eorzean
anyone who likes
Alliance,
this group of people,
that
I'm
all
just
the
saying.
peoples of this realm
You can be a
might
pirate.
stand united against the common threat.
Yeah, that flame speech was pretty great. And I feel like a better attachment to those people because I leveled up in that area dealing with them exclusively.
5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander
I demand
of
you
the Order
fight
of
with the
Twin
cat
Adder,
girls.
ever shall
You
I
can get
bear
a
the
maid
weight of our
outfit in this game.
people's
You can
sacrifice.
actually be a cat girl maid.
Alas, their loss was not the only
How do you get a
tragedy
maid
to
outfit?
befall us that
Someone who's
day.
played this game a lot, tell me how I
Soon
can get a
came
maid
the
outfit.
calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of
The MMO game you've
righteousness,
ever played is
resorting to
PSO2?
banditry,
Can't get
poaching,
into 'em?
and other
That's fair, it's not for
unconscionable
everyone.
deeds.
MMOs are a certain type of game that you can't just, like, jump into. You have to have that mindset where you're like, yeah, MMOs.
To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering.
Sea swallows all and I can
They
never get
test
enough.
our
There you go.
defense so
That's where I am.
beleaguered from within and
I'm
without.
all about the Maelstrom right
It is
now.
of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Oh my, you're just complaining at this point,
Time
lady.
was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
Everyone sounds worried here.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn.
Cat girl, though. Didn't
And
even,
how do you
like...
propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought
I
by
made a
the
cat girl.
calamity was indiscriminate.
Herd maid, that's
It
it.
dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike.
Undead giant dressed as a maid.
Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood.
Oh boy.
Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our
Every time they're
survival.
saying Garleans, I'm
If we
thinking
are
they're
to
saying
stand
Galleons
against
because I've
them,
been playing so
we
much
must
goddamn
remember what it is to be
uh,
united.
Valkyria Chronicles.
Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Then we are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them
I'd say
be
that the
honored
best servers
not
are either
only in word and thought,
Leviathan. That's
but
where a
through
lot of
concerted
people
action.
on Twitch play. That's where a lot of people in general play. Or what was the other one? Leviathan or something else that had a whole bunch of like giant bomb people on it.
I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity.
So many cat girls.
We must think of the children.
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to
Think of the children! First things first, you gotta think of the children! Spoiler alert, they're not children, they're just the other race that's really short. There are no children here. You could join, like, there's a couple of us who are on Bernhilder. I don't know if you want to play with, like me and the people that I'm playing with, or with the other people, but there's people all over the place.
Fancy meeting you again.
You just gotta kind of put your hand out and feel, you know, feel where people are. I am on Bernhilder. Because I couldn't pick any other server during the free weekend last weekend. And I wanted to I wanted to start a new character in a new place with some new things, and here I am. There's Syrian, Omega, Dan, me. I think Swishy said he might be rolling a character there. Spencer actually is thinking about picking up the game, but don't tell anyone that I told you guys that. And he's probably going to play there, which will maybe make Emma play there too. We've got a whole bunch of other people who are playing as well, like 3 or 4 other people. So we've got a considerable amount of dudes. You actually... Oh, I was going to say, you actually got, like, the Mikasa Ackerman name. I was going to say that, the Attack on Titan business, so... No, Crux isn't playing with me. I don't know where Crux is. I didn't even know Crux started playing again. Downloading the game again? I'm sorry, Elite Dragoon, I didn't mean to! I'm down to add whoever. Maybe I should have put a thing like on the bottom of this like stream so that people could just add me. You can hang out and do like quests or dungeons or raid a dragon cave or something. Cause like I'm totally not against just queuing up with people to make queue times go faster. Someone actually like tracked me down after I ran a dungeon with them and they paid me money just so I would sit in a party with them and queue up for things. So I'm kind of like, you know, that's interesting that someone would do that. Because I remember people doing that in Warcraft when Dungeon Finder started up. Because you would have to wait obscene amount of times if you were a DPS. And no one wants to wait. That's no fun. Can't go down that way? Let's run over this way. Shoot, I didn't even... I'll do it! We're friends now! Friends with everyone. I gotta go this way. I saw him on the game during the free weekend. I have no idea. I wouldn't put it past him that he would. I think he's playing a lot of. So a lot of the people like Crux and all them, they're all kind of really down with. The tank queues are instant. That's what it is, and it's great. Because for some reason, I guess people don't want to be tanks very often. Or because tanks are in such high demand. But Crux is playing Hearthstone a lot, I think. So him and a couple other people were really excited for the next expansion, and I'm like, oh, I want to pay 20 bucks for a game that I play sort of off and on. I like Hearthstone a lot, but I don't know. I don't know about that $20, even though I just spent a whole bunch of money on this. By a whole bunch of money, I mean I just paid for a sub, so it's not even that much. Alright, so I've got to go back here. Oh, no, I don't. Hold on. Just cheat the system again. Your dailies while waiting for queues? There are dailies in this game. Oh no. I'm about to do a whole bunch of farming. It's gonna be gross. What is even happening? Guys, I'm getting MMO'd again. I haven't gotten into Hero of the Storm. I really want to, though. No, I haven't gotten anything for it. I was gonna say, I think I signed up for the thing on my Dtoid email, but that's not the case, because it all goes through your actual email. Need to go this way. I could just sit in this city and listen to this song forever. Like, the soft piano stuff just gets me every time. Like 50,000 pay accounts. Oh god, or Steam accounts. What server will I go on again? Good starter class for someone that isn't used to playing MMOs. There might be other people who are better for asking that, because I've only really played this and a little bit of I think a pugilist. But I don't think there's too much in the way of like barrier to entry for anything. I'm on Burnhilder though, the server. I guess it comes down to what you want to do, and the best thing about it too is about this game. Actually, do it here. Here. As you level up, you can actually learn to be the other classes, so you can switch them around. So I may be a level 24 gladiator, but I can instantly switch to a pugilist if I want to, or an archer just by switching my weapon. So I could go into here and I'm like, I want to be, you know, I want to be what's really cool. I want to be a spellcasting dude, and now I'm an arcanist. That's kind of cool. That's not my gear that I have on. Forgot to update it. That's okay. Switch it over really quick. I think that's it. That's it. I think that's how it works. I think that's how I understand it. This way. Oh. I'm not looking to do a fate right now. That's not where I am. Don't do that to me. Fates to grind seals? Shoot, you're getting into that heavy stuff now. This is kind of weird playing this and not having my, my, like, Pandora playlist playing. I don't know the rules for Twitch with that. I don't quite understand how people are still able to do that. Take it. Been a Final Fantasy game in so long. This is the weird thing. I'm not even that big into Final Fantasy. Like I played like 7 a long time ago, and that was probably it. I'm not a big Final Fantasy guy. I was too busy playing like Metal Gear and Resident Evil on the PlayStation when that was a thing. Just take that fall damage. I didn't even know there was music in there. Sprint, 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 sweat it out. I kind of miss Valkyria Chronicles. Like, that ending was kind of like a little bit bittersweet because I liked those characters a lot, and I got to know them, and I got to learn more about them, and now they're all happy, but I don't get to hang out with them anymore. So I don't know if I'm going to play the other games in the series. I don't have a PSP. I don't pick Nuclear and Snake Eater. I mean, like, it's not so much like picking what songs to listen. I don't know if you can actually do that, even though people do it. As far as copyright laws work, can't. But there are tons of people who do. So I'm kind of like, what's going on? Yo, dude, what's going on? Have a ring. You're not gonna make me sing Nuclear again. I've been doing that so much. You can emulate a PSP easily, that's true too. The fact that you like this, you're not into Final Fantasy says something about... It does. The fact that I like MMOs is enough to carry me along in it, and I'm kind of like biting into the Final Fantasy stuff. And it makes me kind of want to get more into the actual Final Fantasy things and play some of the games that are in it. Do it, you know you want to. You like it. You like all the singing, don't you, Snake? Streaming PSP games? That could be a thing, too. I don't know, I'm still kind of not too stoked about PlayStation now. It's kind of not great. I'm trying to find a good way of saying it. No Fat Chocobo yet. Fat Chocobo Watch 2015. We're still without a Fat Chocobo. I got sidetracked on a side quest for my class, and I'm just... I'm the worst. You have a ring. Cool, fantastic. I gotta bring it over here. I just want to, I want to walk away slowly while this song is playing, and... just listen to it. Listen to it. Twin Snakes be a good starting point for someone new to the series? I'd say playing the games in the release order, so that means, whatever MGS1 you can get your hands on. Twin Snakes is not, the best. But if you can't get MGS1, the PSN one or anything like that, it'll do. It'll work. But I recommend going from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. Okay, I think that's the best way to do it still. People could argue chronological, people could argue the way that Kojima thinks is the best way to play through it. I still think that the best way is release order, because they do callbacks to games that aren't chronologically in the right order, but they're in release order. It's kind of weird. He was attacked by a member of the... attacked by a silver... Sure. It's the Silver Bazaar. We must stop them. We must protect the Silver Bazaar and avenge our injured guildmate. Oh god, Dante's back. Try out 10-2 turn. I'll give it a go. I might actually be asking at some point too, where I should do Final Fantasy things. Sure, Bungie is fantastic. Bungie's probably the company that I would credit with making FPS games work very well on a console. Like GoldenEye, you can sit there and argue, yeah, sure, it's fantastic, whatever. But that control scheme and that everything else, that doesn't work now. Bungie's the group of people who made FPS work on consoles. Final Fantasy IX is pretty much the best Final Fantasy game, even though it's not your favorite? Okay. "7 years! Where'd he go? Oh my god, she's upset! She's throwing a fit! She's turning up! I'm doing, you know... doing a quest. Ten 2 has some annoying parts. What? That's kind of weird, Real Bucks. Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy. Alright, Rendezvous. Thanalan. Oh, shoot! Look at you with your ridiculous looking gear and your sword that's got the shield that's all the light stuff. Look at you. My goodness. So that's where I want to be. That's what I want to be. What you are. That's fantastic. So I don't know the things. I don't know what's going on with Final Fantasy. You guys can sit there and I know a lot of people on the internet seem to really like Riku because she doesn't wear many clothes. That's what I know. I go down that way, okay. Dude, I'm huge, man. I flippin' turns up the flippin' size on my character. It's really weird when there's no music. Don't know why there isn't. So he can crush a lot of skulls, dude. That's why he's here. Like this is his job. He's just gonna go and hang out and you know, whip everyone in shape. He's here to do business. Final Fantasy, gonna make it a thing. Jumping over stuff, fighting turtles. This game needs rules of nature. Pictures of Rico, am I looking at? You know the ones. Official art, dude. Like, you know, in the books. The real art. Flipping Jessica Negri cosplays. You mean like any character that has Rule 34 made of them should flippin' real bucks? That's how that works. Oh, we made it. Let's save the day. I'm here. Proceed. Oh, shoot? You gotta do the only official art for me. I don't know what you're talking about. Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, nothing's worse than fanfiction of your favorite character that isn't even close to the source material. That's the worst.